you do gymnastics?
Yeah. I remember the first 2 or 3 times it was so stressful. Coming out, walking, this one doesn't want to hold, this one doesn't hold. And I remember the first time we went out, we literally came out of the house and walked, didn't listen, like 1, 2, 3, and I was like, am I gonna do this all the way to the place that we need to? Even if it was 10 minutes away, that was like the longest 10 minutes. Remember the first time we came out, I told him the first time, and then the second time, I'm like, hold hands, and then stop before the road, blah, blah, blah. And I just found myself saying it so many times, and I was like, why am I even going through this? I gave them the, if I have to ask you one more time to hold hands and you don't hold hands, we're going back home. And then they didn't. So picked Ilyes up, took him home, and obviously Emilia follows with me, and then went home. And that was the first time. I sat at home, but I really wanted to go out. So I sat at home, took off my I can't remember exactly what the negotiation was over there. Emilia, bless her, she wanted to go out. We all wanted to go out. I took off my shoes, sat quietly, and then I was intending to go out afterwards, but I had to make it realistic, obviously. I had to do that twice. I actually come home again with both of them, sit down, and then just be really adamant, that's it. So it didn't just happen like that, but once that happened, we had the most enjoyable outings.
Yeah, but every time we come here, the weather is so nice.
Yeah.
Sahaya,
And Mace always lets us take our jumpers off if we have something under.
okay.
Outings, literally just walking. We had a 15-minute walk, and it wasn't heavy, it wasn't a burden, it was just really nice because we had that understanding, we've understood all the flaws, and I really do believe that happier kids would listen better. So if you've got them on the happy side by singing a song or doing a small easy twirl, then you've already got them in a mood that's going to get them to be more receptive. Walking with toddlers or children happens every single day. Let's start with the first part. Just getting them to hold your hands as they're walking and making sure they don't go.
They're gonna fall. That's so good because first you have to spend time on the side.
Walk somewhere else. When they're walking, sing a song together, and it will distract them from the fact that they're holding your hand. Whatever it is, twinkle, twinkle. I mean, Ilyes likes Iyesitu and
Allah
Situ Ana. Which is friends that English school don't like for some reason, or don't know, obviously. And then the second one is not singing, or you can't be asked for that. Give them a twirl so they feel like they're going to be doing something exciting. And I wouldn't say give a twirl all the time. Do the twirl so they know that eventually there might be another twirl, so they'll hold the hand and in their mind that it's already fun. And I would do it right at the beginning, because you know that whole thing of doing it at the beginning sets the tone. And don't get me wrong, all of these are fun, and they definitely work. I know 100% they work. Sometimes I have to be firm and just say, you have to hold my hand. You're not going to leave my hand. I would choose when to do that. If it's right at the beginning, like, I'll explain the dangers, we'll have to stay together. And if there's 2 of them, they need to understand that they need to be with me, both of them. I can't be having one person there and then the other one over here. So we need to stay together so that we can cross the road together.
Where are we? Come here.
We are gonna be next to Mommy.
Good. What am I not gonna see?
No one person there, one person
Good. Not one person there, one person there. You're gonna be here?
next to you.
Good. Got it, Yasu?
While we're walking, I'm always making them aware of the road. There's a road over here, and then we check 1, 2, 3. Can I check? Yeah, you check. Go and check. 1, 2, 3. And then I make them aware that if there's a car parked, everybody probably does this anyway, but just in case, we walk slowly. We check behind the car, we check there, and then I let them know, because I'm so paranoid. I'm so paranoid when it comes to this. I let them know that even if they check, I have to check too, because they're so little, and then sometimes they might not be able to see a car, and then I'll make it an example every single time. This is right at the beginning. I'm saying this because we started walking around London. They have to get familiar with the roads. The green man, and if we do happen to cross when the green man isn't there, I make them know that I've checked really well. And maybe I shouldn't say this part. Let's keep that between me and myself. So that is in terms of holding hands when we're outside, and then getting them to move and be mobile. I have had to just take them to the side. That's it. We're holding hands. Now, holding the hands isn't something that it's like, a burden. They just have to hold Mummy's hand. It's like, oh, we'll do a twirl, which is easy. It's much easier than a swing, because that takes a bit of energy. But a twirl works really well. This all comes together with fueling the enjoyment. Notice something that might be stressful, just gets you a bit uptight, and then understanding from then why they're doing that. Like, that helped me so much with the situation. For me, Yes was holding my hand, and then he'll just let go like that. I mean, he'll do it several times, and in my head, I don't know why he's doing it, but it used to make me go, I wasn't actually gonna ask him. I want to jump over this. There's small tiles on the road, and then you've got a longer rectangle one. That's what he was talking about. Whenever he sees that, he used to pull his hand down because he wants to jump over the bigger one. But I didn't realize. And now that I've asked him and know why he's doing that, I'll see it coming up, so I know it's gonna happen. And then I explain to him first, yes, so before you see it, you tell me that you want to jump over that. Don't just pull your hand, okay? I'm not getting so uptight now because I know the reason and I can see it coming rather than just being dunk. Like, yeah, so you forgot this one, you will need to go to that one coming up, you want to jump on that one? Yeah, I mentioned this before, but just getting them to say yes and doing things their choice, but it's not really their choice because you know that they're gonna do it anyway. That helps so. He also used to do this at a zebra crossing. So when we came to cross the road, he'll be like, no. And I just didn't understand. Like, yeah, so this is like the most dangerous part where the cars are over there, that some cars are stopped. We need to cross the road. Like, what? Why is he doing this? And then when I asked him, he said, I want to jump on the stripes. He wanted to jump on the white stripe. The other one, la la la. Now I know that's the reason. Yes, so I'm gonna stop, check for the cars, and then you're gonna jump onto the road, and then we hold our hands after the zebra crossing, okay? So he gets his bit of freedom. Now I understand him and he understands me. There will be days where we need to get somewhere quick, and there will be days where we're in a rush. So I tell them, we have time today, so if you want to, you can stop and then jump over it, or you can walk on the bricks on the top if you want, then hold hands. Sometimes you can do that when we have time, but sometimes we don't have time, we're in a rush. So when we have time, we can do that. When we don't have time, we can't do that, okay? We just have to wait for another time. And if they've already started doing it, because it kind of makes them seem like I've given them a choice, but it hasn't really. It was forced upon me. Guys, we're in a rush now. Are we gonna have time to do this? Should we do it next time? Tell them that we're gonna do it, but not just now. And then it eases their mind. Okay, now for the fun stuff. If you want to get to somewhere quicker, and it's safe to do so on a road, I do this.
Go. Stop. Go.
Stop, go, stop, go. The good thing about it is I can control where they are. So if they're getting a bit too far, that's a stop moment. Sometimes I'll do it, just go, stop, go, stop.
Go.
Their pace with me, and it gets them to walk for longer without them saying, I'm just so tired and work. I helped it work a lot better. If they go over when I say stop, I'll be like,
Stop. Yes, you win. Go. Stop.
Emilia wins because she stopped. And then stop, go. Yesu wins, stop, go. Yesu and Lily win, both of them stop. So they know to follow it because they know who's the winner, and they know both of them can win.
Now we hold handsy onesies. What did you say?
I just said okay.
Okay, good boy.
And then this one just happened by chance. We went to this zoo safari thing. We're walking, and then okay, this one just happened by chance, but it's like my favorite. One of my top favorite ones. Battery low. So they'll be walking, just stop. So I was like, ding, 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 ding. Which is like, you know, when you wind up a toy and you go, ding, that toy. And then they'll go faster and they'll go for a longer distance. And then they'll go, whoop. So then I have to wind them up again and they go, and then they'll do it. But Emilia's battery was broken, boy. I would wind her up, she'll walk 2 steps and she'll be like, I'm like, Lily, we need to send you back to a shop, mate. Elias's battery lasts longer. So then we just, and it works all the time. If we're in a big park, it's easy for me to do it because obviously I have to keep an eye on them. But I'll just walk and be like, and then they'll have to wind me up and then go. And then it'll just be me and Emilia doing it, and then Elias will join in. So something like that, that's like my favorite.
See that bus stop over there? Run to there.
You could do it when you're going to the mall, if the place that's really busy and you want to get them to hold the hands. We all get each other now, and that wouldn't have happened if I didn't question. What would really bug me when I'm walking was making it less enjoyable for me as I'm walking, and then finding out what the reason was from them. So, all that in mind, I hope you have lovely walks. First thing is, oh no, they were walking, so they'll be walking. This video about, okay, so going, when they listen, stop, go,